said there's not an MC that could shorten my life. Big in 5. Kill of Killy. I said Kill of Killy. President T, get Kill of Killy.
Not Pres T, President T.
President T.
Yeah, so 2016, that's what we're saying with everybody, man. Say the name right. Call me President T.
President T. It's not Pres T, it's President T. Pres T is only used to shorten it down when you're typing it on a screen, whatever. But it's President T. And anyone that doesn't call me President T, I'm going to be very, very upset with you.
A lot of people don't know what Kill of Killy actually means. I know that it's a kind of thing that you will say about something that's very good.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You'll say like, you know what I mean? But, you know, give us the definitive explanation, because after knowing you all these years, I don't think I have the definitive explanation.
Just like SK Vibemaker just said, if something's really good, you can use Kill of Killy. It's a term for that. And also, if something's very shocking or you want something to be increased, prime example, you're in the car driving, someone says Kill of Killy, that could be a signal to put your foot down and just go faster and faster and faster. So there's lots of meanings behind Kill of Killy. You can pick one of those meanings.
Just come back from war without a graze, over 1 million views, and I ain't talking plays. Just call, come. When I say turning soul, they better know I ain't talking a farm. Talk intelligent, I mean talk with charm. Please don't start talking arms.
Now what I've heard is when you construct your bars, there's a lot of you would have thought, but it doesn't mean, and I ain't talking. Tell me where that comes from, man.
Because basically I'm trying to, if you listen to a lot of my bars, it's Pres T talking to Pres T. Okay. So it's like, Pres, I heard you're big in heaven. I'm not surprised. I've been around since pre-97. Big in 3-4 countries. Nauru boy, I'm big in over 11. So, you know, not a lot of mic man can do that. And, you know, anyone that does start, you've copied it from Pres.
So that's why you're kind of switching up the voices sometimes, because you're talking to yourself a little bit.
Yeah, madman, talk to myself.
Would you say this is the best shape that you've ever found yourself in as an MC?
Yeah, right now is I'm really happy with the position that I'm in the scene, and yeah, I'm in the best shape right now, and I just want to keep going forward, and I also want to change the whole culture of grime.
Expand on what you mean by that.
I'm down for it. Well, if you listen to Shutdown by Skepta, he's got a lyric that says, it's not a culture, it's a religion. Well, it's a religion for him. Respect to Skepta, big artist, close friend of mine. But for me personally, I'm trying to change the culture of it. And there's a specific way that I'm going to go about doing that. You'll have to wait and see in the future.
I'm glad to hear you say that Skepta's a good friend of yours. You're still collaborating with JME.
Yeah.
You're from, you know, the Meridian Crew side. Like with you, like there's a lot of family ties. I mean, blood ties.
Yeah.
With Big H,
Boss
with
Man.
Boss Man, and with Pabs and that.
Yeah.
But there's been slight divisions.
Animosity.
Animosity.
Yeah.
So how do you remain to stay impartial, even though, you know, some of your family members ain't cool with some of the BBK members?
Well, I kind of expect and bank on the BBK members knowing me for who I am as a person on a personal side, and knowing that, you know, any controversial differences we have in between ourselves, we can be grown men about it and talk about it, rather than airing it to the masses of the fans and letting the whole of England know that our Bloodline and BBK are in wars, or there is no wars or nothing like that. Skepta and Jamie are close friends of mine, big them up. They're like family. Frisco and all the other BBK members, Jammer, I get along with them quite fine. And we've just got to take this music forward, bring it to the future.
Now, like I said, I've known you for a long time.
Yeah.
Specifically, I've known H for a long time.
Yeah.
Now, I've always known him as being a bit of a crazy individual.
Yeah.
A madman.
Yeah.
Like, I'm stopping short of saying a bit of a madman, do you know what I mean? But like at times, do you feel like saying to H, like, come on, like, let's do it this way, not that way, because maybe the message might be clearer and people might understand you a bit better, rather than people looking at H as maybe just some crazy guy?
Yeah, I think there's a bit of a misunderstanding. I think H has got his own reasons for him being upset with certain things to do with Boy Better Know Camp. I don't think people should look too deep into it, because it's something that goes on between a group of friends.
Yeah,
but I have said to H to try and collaborate or reason with certain members of BBK and that. But he's his own person. I can't make another grown man do something that he doesn't want to do. And if he does want to do anything like that in the future, I'll only be embracing it. And I'm always encouraging even Meridian Dan and Bossman Birdie and Jamie and Skepta to do music together, so we can kind of bring back that old school Meridian element. But everyone's went down their own channels with their own paths now, and wherever those roads can lead them to, the future can only tell.
So with those slight animosities, I heard you at the forefront in certain publications talking about there might be a Meridian Crew reunion. How realistic is that, man?
Well, if the ball's in my court, it's very realistic, very. I'm going to try my best to make it happen, and coming up to the summer of 2016, listen out for it. You might get a mini EP of the old school Meridian Crew.
Lieutenant
As well.
Yeah.
Old school, very old school.
What about D-Lo?
D-Lo, I haven't seen D-Lo for years. Big up D-Lo, wherever you might be. But I haven't seen him for years, and I hope he is still doing music, because that original talent is what gave me the drive to, you know, become President T. So I only wish that things could go back to how they were. But in a sense, really, everyone kind of had to go down their own path to find their feet in this game, because the fans we're dealing with now are nothing like the fans years ago. They're very, very disloyal. Not picking anyone out, but they're not as loyal as they was years ago. So the minute you stop doing music, or the minute you go quiet, they forgot about you. So whatever you're doing, just keep going.
2-3 man from the Moss, and I ain't talking Kates. Too well done and a medium. They better know that I ain't talking steaks. I don't give a monkeys if I'm on the map or not.